know if y'all been feeling that shit, bro, but we getting close to that ascension, bro. If you've been having those ascension symptoms, I look at it in three different ways, bro. It's either this some ascension, we all upgrading, motherfucker. It's the environment we in because these smart cities and all these G5s and all these evil technologies and spiritual warfare. So take what resonate with you. But I know I'm upgrading. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And I know you upgrading as well. This came across your feed. Now you notice that you're not even getting as much sleep as possible. And then when you do get sleep, you get more sleep than you ever did possible. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I slept good as a motherfucker, bro. I got 4, 6, 8 hours. I know I got like 6 to 8 hours of sleep today. This rotation, you heard me? When I woke up, bro, I had a big badass crook in my neck. And I slept gangster. I slept good. Y'all saw me make my bed. You heard me? And I was like, damn, it was something going on in the other realms, bro. And I know it because 2 nights in a row, it was 2 nights ago, I felt the heavens and hell fighting over our souls. You understand what I'm saying? And then I got up this rotation, and then it started to rain again. And I heard the thunder, right? But when I hear the thunder, I don't know, to each his own, but I don't hear what you hear. When I hear thunder, I hear voices of different entities and energies that's on a higher, different realm. You know what I'm saying? Like thunder, that's another different element of velocity and elements. You understand what I'm saying? Because this earthly realm is the densest realm, right? So we get more into our macabre bodies, our air bodies, our carbon bodies, our light bodies, especially if you working out, eating, fasting, grounding, and you spending a lot of time in nature. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, bro, I slept. I'm going to be real with y'all. I got up at 2 o'clock. I went to sleep at what was that? It was at 8. I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't going to lie. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, I basically slept for like 5 hours and 30 minutes or some shit like that. And I ain't sleep like that in a long ass time, bro. I normally get like 2-3 hours of sleep. Normally don't be getting that much sleep at all, bro. And I don't even got an appetite to eat anything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the tribe that been looking out for the donations on food. Man, I got like $20 to the side for my food allowance, but I ain't even spending that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not hungry. I'm not looking to eat, and I'm just looking forward to just staying hydrated, bro. H3O type-ish. But, you know what I'm saying? I know, bro. It's a lot going on, dog. I've been seeing a lot going on in the spirit realm. Like right now, washing clothes right now, nigga. I'm basically in a spiritual warfare battle. I'm having a battle right now with like 4, 5 of the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one in here. Little do they know, they don't know I know how to speak Spanish. So he was speaking in Spanish and shit. And he was talking to somebody on the phone to recruit more gang stalkers to come in here while I'm in here washing my clothes, right? And he was like, something in Spanish. We got a swamp person in here. And I was like, damn, that's what they call me, a swamp person. I mean, bitch, I'm from the swamps. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie about that. And I was like, damn, dog, that's crazy type shit. You know what I'm saying? All lies on the nigga and shit. And I was like, bro, everything is shifting. It's the great migration. It's the ascension levels. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of changes. Physically, spiritually, mentally. You understand what I'm saying? I know you notice them too. If not, let me know in the comment section what you going through. Have you been missing sleep? Have you been needing more sleep than ever? You know what I'm saying? Have you not even been wanting to eat lately? You know? And, bro, I've been ascending so much that this area that I'm at, all right, I'm going to explain something to y'all. Y'all probably know this. Y'all probably already know this, but this is all subject like a motherfucker, okay? Y'all know when y'all go into the grocery stores and that little water that be spraying over the plants and shit? That's not water to keep it hydrated. That's preservatives. That's why that bitch be waxy with all those white spots, right? They spray that shit as much as they can until somebody can buy that shit. And I walked in the store. This is how I know I've been going through ascension levels like a motherfucker, bro. I walked in the store and my eyes saw all the food that was moldy and mildew. I saw it. And then the witches and the warlocks, they noticed that I saw that shit. And they was like, oh, no, he's not under our magic. So they kept on doing their finger flicking magic fast shit. trying to put me back under their spell. But I was like, I already remember what I saw, bitch. I don't care how much magic you do. Black magic, that magic, whatever magic, it's gonna go right back to you. Anybody try to curse me, you already curse. And I was like, damn, dog. Think about if I was an ascendant and if I would have stayed in my lower chakras and I haven't been on my, I'm on, most people say they on their spiritual journey, bro. I'm on my mystical journey. I'm on my mystic shit, bro. I didn't deal with some of this spiritual shit. I'm not saying I know it all. I probably got to go back to college type shit, but I'm on my mystic shit because that's straight authentic. That's dealing with the source itself. You know what I'm saying? You spirituality, you a little further away from the source. But mysticism, being mystic, that's straight source, hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? If I had my hands free, like I had an extra hand, bitch, I'll be Birdman in my hands. You hear me? But yeah, bro, y'all let me know, dog. If y'all been noticing these Ascension upgrades, downloads, bro, like literally the animals been talking to me like a motherfucker. And there's two type of animals. It ain't no in between. It's either they wicked or they the righteous ones. I was in Portland, Oregon, right? And it was a squirrel crip walking and throwing up gang signs and shit. And he was just going, Exorcist crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I never seen the animal do that before. I normally see the witches and the warlocks and the crazy motherfuckers and the tweakers and shit move like that. But I was like, an animal, a squirrel to do that? It let me know, like, yes, bro, it's righteous and that's wicked. There's people selling fresh fruit and people selling rotten fruit. You know what I'm saying? People selling lies, people selling wolf tickets, and motherfuckers selling you the phony you. But when you go to buy the phony you gotta realize that don't cost money. That costs principalities, dedication, determination, and discipline. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it been like, boy, I still got that crook in my neck, bro. And I was like, bro, I made sure I slept in 3 positions. Straight on my back, straight on my stomach. I laid on my side, but I made sure everything was elevated, righteous. And I got up and I was like, bro, I could tell whatever my spiritual body and my higher self was doing, I probably got punched in the back of my neck or kicked in my neck or something. I was like, boy, my neck was hurting. No, I just slept. I stretched, I worked out, you know what I'm saying? But like, listen, bro, the past 5 days, bro, well, I would be real with y'all, the past 4 days, I've been fasting, nigga. Straight cloves, honey, and water. Oh, and I take a little bit of my elixir, which is cloves, rosemary, cloves, and peppermint, and extra virgin olive oil. And that's what I call the elixir. That is one of my components, one of my anointed herbs. So you must anoint yourself as we go out, because this is warfare. But as I was saying, bro, yeah, man, it must have got serious up there. Now, earlier, right, I heard the heavens crying and screaming to me. And it was like, yeah, we want you to get the fuck from where you at, because it's the wicked land. I'm in the land of the wicked. You know when you in the land of the righteous, bro. I'm in the land of the wicked. Like, I know so bad that everything here is mildewed and molded, and they kind of fine with it. And I don't understand how they don't see that shit. But I guess they living at that vibration and level. But then I say to myself, when I walked in the grocery store, it was like everything was filled up and nothing been touched. The stocks, the rolls, the shelves were all old and rusty. And I was like, bro, what is they eating here? I don't think nobody here is eating anything. I think they waiting to eat meat or eat something else, but I don't think they eating food, bro. Whatever these shapeshifters is, these witches and warlocks, I'm like, what do they eat, bro? Nah, they don't eat. They don't eat what we eat. Cause I was like, ain't no way, bro. I don't see them eating food. So I was like, what the fuck going on? Maybe it's something in my mind. I gotta switch off. Like, nigga, I don't need to eat food no more type shit. But that's what I've been noticing. You know what I'm saying? I've been noticing a whole lot, bro. My dreams been off the meter, been off the ripter. Man, nature been talking to me like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you earlier, it was thunderstorming and it rained out of nowhere. And I heard the heavens like, you don't belong where you at. If you don't want to stay there, then you need to get the fuck from there. And I was like, damn, that's from the heavens. Ain't nothing popped on my phone and none of that shit. And I was like, damn, dog. But like I said, 2 nights ago, it was thunderstorming when I did that freestyle. And I heard the heavens and hell fighting for the souls of the righteous. Because hell is not fighting for the souls of the wicked. They already got the motherfuckers down pat, locked up. You know what I'm saying? But I heard heaven the heavens and hell fighting for the spirit of the righteous. You understand what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that shit crazy, bro. That shit scared me type shit. And I was like, yeah, let me spend more time with the Most High, spend my time with God. Because I mean, who knows, man? Nobody knows, but I done did something right, I done did something wrong, but I asked the Most High to at least have my name written in that book. Whatever I got to do to make sure my name written in that book, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the meantime, I know my name is in that book, but I'm doing my best to make sure I don't get my name put out that book. You know what I'm saying? I know your name is written in that book because you're on this video. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean just because you're on this video, but you understand what I'm saying? You done made it this far. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gossiping. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm not slandering nobody. So you're a witch. And you would have been got off the video. But I've been speaking about some righteous shit since the get-go. You heard me? And yeah, man, it's time to get right with the Most High, the creator, the source, whatever y'all want to call him, Jesus, whatever. I just know that the Lord of all lords, hey, the hammer about to get slammed, bro. And I'm making sure I'm doing the best I could do. I've been praying more, so pray more, gratitude, affirmations, confirmations, meditations, grounding, fasting. You know what I'm saying? Do all of that, bro, so you can cleanse all of this heavy metals and all of the foreign entities and parasites and other things like that don't belong within you. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold y'all be no chatty patty. I'm in this motherfucker washing my clothes. So let me go ahead and switch my load. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all been missing sleep, bro. Y'all been not wanting to eat, you been sleeping more than ever, it been crazy type shit, but I ain't gonna be no chatty patty.